Um, this show was crazy, to say the least. So, character-wise, a lot of the characters make questionable decisions where you're kind of like, okay, what the fuck? And then they just kind of forget about them. Lexi makes fun of, Jake Wheeler's dead dad a few days after he dies, dresses up like him, pretends that she's getting electrocuted to death. Sees Jake is watching her, and she kind of hesitates because she realized how fucked it up it is. But she decides to keep doing it. She doesn't make an excuse or something and say she has to go to the bathroom and then just never do that shit again because, teenagers, especially middle schoolers, have a short attention span. They probably would have forgotten about it and wouldn't have asked her to do it again. They probably would have moved on to something else, dancing, watching a movie, some dumb shit. They probably would have forgot all about that with dumb bathroom break. There's some dumb excuse, but she just keeps doing it right in front of them. Of course, I'm not going to pretend like they completely ignore it. Jake Wheeler does confront her. And he's like, hey, you're a piece of shit, and this is why. And he brings up that moment. But that's literally all it's for. It doesn't matter again. I don't expect them to constantly bring it up. But that's a pretty messed up thing. I don't think Lexi having character development fixes any of the things she does. She straight up tries to apologize to him. And after she apologizes, she's like, well, now you have to give me one of your things. Like, she apologizes to him, and she demands his Chucky doll and gets pissed that he won't give it to her because she apologized to him. Junior, we get introduced to him by him, outing Jake to his homophobic dad. I don't think it's technically outing, since he has a gay pride flag in his room. I don't know for sure. They never explain if he's openly gay to his dad or not. It doesn't seem like it, since he tells Jake he needs to take a girl to a movie. But nevertheless, he's clearly just being an asshole. And then he later murders his own dad. And they also try and pretend like he's a decent guy, and everybody's sad when he gets killed by Chucky. And Jake tries to have Chucky murder Lexi. Yeah, you heard me right. The main character of the show, the dude we're supposed to be rooting for, wants Chucky to kill Lexi. Wanting someone to be killed is one thing. Actually, going through with it is another, man. Or telling someone to go kill someone you don't like is a whole nother thing. We also get Andy Barkley and Kyle. I think they killed Kyle off, since she opened the door and it was a trap and it blew up. Andy miraculously survived. I didn't think they would kill him off like that. I did pause the show for a good 4 minutes talking about how dumb the death was. I won't pretend I didn't, but because I thought he was dead for the longest time. But at the same time, I didn't think they were gonna kill Andy off like that. He's been in the movie since the 80s. They just brought him back for 2 movies? And they're gonna kill him off in the first season of the show? I didn't think they were gonna do that, so I'm glad they didn't. But I'm pretty sure Kyle is dead. So, if so, that sucks to be her. If not, she's gotta be, injured badly. Speaking of injured badly, they deform Nika. That shit was so dark. I don't know why that would be in a movie like this kind of series. Chucky's had darker things happen, and it obviously is a horror series. But it felt like something out of Terrifier, and not something out of Chucky. It's a very different show, but I really enjoyed it.